hands down. Hands down. Hands down shit.
What's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in to Hands Down Sports today. Appreciate y'all. Don't forget to hit that like, subscription, and notification bell. Appreciate y'all, my G. So, today, I know this is a little bit late, but Diamondbacks second baseman, Dominican Republic ball player, Ketel Marte. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. If you don't know, his situation with a fan who was calling him out during the game and saying things about his late mother. And so, like always, the fan gets kicked out, MLB reviews it, and that guy can't even go to another Major League Baseball game for the rest of his life. He's banned for life. So that's what you get, my G. Because, of course, this is a typical thing in the United States. I've participated in heckling players, even though they're a million times better than me at baseball. But I'm over there referencing their game or that they are trash. How did you make it to the pros? You can't be this bad. Stuff like that. And trust me, I bet you Stan, if he can remember that rookie season, I was yelling at him because I wanted, the Marlins to win. I was a season ticket holder. And, he was using this glove that was sentimental to him. And the ball went right through the glove for a home run. Even though I don't even know if it went through the glove or not. I don't even remember that. But I never mentioned a ball player's parents, grandparents, children, wife, sister, brother, cousin, nephew, niece. I don't mention none of that stuff. To me, I'm talking garbage to you. Even though you're in the pros, a franchise is willing to pay you to be out there, to produce for them. You know what I mean? And I'm in the stands because I'm trash. I can't hit, I can't field, I can barely run. You know what I'm saying? So imagine. But of course, I don't think the fan knew about his mom unless he searched it, unless he looked it up. But this happens too often here in the U.S. I know that football across seas, ball players get trashed with like racial slurs, and they'll throw something on the field that represents like a racial, I don't know, something prejudice, I guess. I don't know. Never been out there. The only times I've been to another like baseball field besides in the United States has been in the Dominican Republic, and I was lucky enough to go to Cuba and experience a baseball game there. But besides that, I've only been to stadiums for all sports except soccer, which is football, and how I feel about the word soccer. But anyways, when I say stuff out there, if you hear me trash talking, any ball player that listens to my Hands Down Sports videos here on YouTube, I'm all about positivity, of course, but, there's times I get upset, man, and I'm like, yo, you, this, that, and the third. But I never mention people's, like, livelihoods, man, you know what I mean? And unfortunately, it got to Marte really badly, you know what I'm saying? He was in tears. I saw a video that the coach had to, come out the dugout and yell at that, fan. And I know he paid some good money, though, to sit close to, the field. So I'm always in the outfield. So an outfielder barely hears me if I do talk. And usually I don't. I just do my little play-by-play with my little camera and my little mic. You know what I'm saying? Y estamos ahí, loco. So, Ketel Marte, if you ever hear this or watch this video of mine on any social media platform, G, estamos aquí, loco. You know what I mean? That was totally wrong for that fan to be saying stuff about your, mom. Rest in peace. My condolences, my G. I don't know how that feels, and I know that it will happen one day in my life. And It's different, man. Just different. But I wanted to just mention that, dogs, because it's like, yo, we got to stop this, dogs. We got to stop this. You know what I mean? I know that the ingredients in foods may change our little biological, chemical stuff, and now you're not even acting like you would, like you normally would. Because if I go talk to your teachers or the police in your neighborhood or your ex-coaches and stuff like that, they'll probably have something great to say about you as a human being. But sometimes a little bit of this or some of my, you know what I mean? Give somebody like the courage. But I say when I want, I see logo. And that shit is totally wrong, man. It shouldn't be part of the game. I don't care what sport, event you go to. I know a lot of people that go to boxing events and MMA and all that stuff. My friends, they talk trash to the guy. You know what I mean? The one that they're not the fan of. But if they end up winning, they show respect and say, man, you deserve the win. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at, my G. Go to the games, be respectful. Remember, you're representing yourself, your family, and the home team. Because you're not going to be bashing the home player. You know what I mean? Unless they did like a dumb play. And you're just upset. Like, man, you let 2 runs come in. Like that one, what was that play? I forget what the team was. They hit a fly ball to center field. And the dude scored from second. Because he thought it was 3 outs. He caught the ball and started like jogging to the dugout. And the dude scored. And he's like, oh, I messed up. And you yell at that guy for that, man. It's a mental error right there. Causing the team to run when it was supposed to be 2 outs and a man on third. That's all I got to say, my G. Hands down sports. And let's be respectful out there, man. These ball players are way better than us. That's why they're out there. That's why they're out there to entertain us, because we're fans of the sport. Just remember that, my G. For all y'all coming up, because you know what? Matter of fact, I continue saying this because I can guarantee my life that ball players that are in the minor leagues and in college baseball that have an opportunity to get drafted and make it to the league are not doing this when they go watch the game. Prove me wrong, bro. Leave me some comments down below. Let me know, son. Peace.